Yo, what's up? Just some quick news. Uh, Notre Dame. If you're a Notre Dame fan or you follow the program, you knew about Drew Pyne. He was the starting quarter. Well, he was the backup, and he came in after the starting quarterback got hurt. Um, so basically, he entered the transfer portal this year. Um, Me personally, I don't really understand the school he's going to. I get transferring for multiple reasons. A better offense, I guess. One that's a little bit more pass happy, I guess. Something that fits your skills better. I mean, he played very well last year when he came in. He didn't have to do too much. He could lean on the running game. Great offensive line. Um, but I'm gonna be honest, we really did not play anybody, and it showed against USC. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this. Ex Notre Dame quarterback Drew Pyne transferring to Arizona State. Let's go ahead. Drew Pyne, one of the top available quarterbacks in the NCAA transfer portal, is transferring to Arizona State from Notre Dame. He announced Monday. Pyne visited ASU over the weekend, according to sources, and clicked with first-year head coach Kenny Dillingham. Pyne appreciated Dillingham's work in developing Bo Nix at Oregon last year and was attracted to the program's new energy and playing for a quarterback-friendly head coach. Okay, so I get it. He's like a quarterback guru, I guess, of sorts. He helped out Bo Nix. Bo Nix played very well this year at Oregon. And Bo Nix had, um, although it was a little easier to teach him because Bo Nix was actually pretty good at Auburn too. He had some bad breaks. Um, but the difference between Bo Nix and Drew Pyne is not a guy that moves around a whole lot. You know what I mean? Bo Nix can do all types of craziness. He can move outside the pocket. He can run if he has to, make throws on the run very well. Um, I think they're on two different ends of the spectrum. So unless Drew Pyne has some like hitting running abilities, or he's a lot more mobile than we thought he was. I mean, it's I guess I guess I don't see where he's going to get that development he thinks he's going to get. You know what I mean? Um, time will tell. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. In my opinion, right now, Bo Nix is still he was always a better quarterback than Drew Pyne. That is a fact. According to sources, Pyne also felt the momentum building within the program. The addition of Pyne marks the 26th new recruit or a transfer brought in since Dillingham's hire in late November. That's actually been very impressive. In less than a month, he's got in 26 new people. That's pretty good. And Pyne left Tempe wanting to be part of that program's building. While ASU needed to reload on the offensive line, it's arguable that none of the individual commitments was bigger than Pyne. Pyne will have 3 years. Wow, wow, 3 years. Jeez, I didn't know. Is he a? So he's a sophomore. I guess he was a sophomore. I don't know. I feel like Drew Pyne had been at Notre Dame for a while. That's okay. That's surprising to me. 3 years eligibility left. Okay. He comes to ASU after starting 10 at Notre Dame last year, leading to an 8-2 record and finishing number 20 nationally in individual quarterback efficiency in the regular season. Pyne completed 22 touchdown passes and 64.6% of his passes overall. That 8-2 record included a 4-1 record against top 25 teams. Now that's a little skewed because, like I said, some of them teams we played in that stretch when he took over, they were not legit top 25 teams. That's a fact, man. Like I said, the only real top 25 team we played was USC, and they destroyed us. Pyne impressed the Arizona State staff with his productivity and a pro style system that's generally, yeah, see, that's generally conservative and lacked dynamic weapons. As tight end Michael Mayer was Notre Dame's top pass game threat. Right. And we'll see what happens if he has like legit wide receiver weapons. Like everyone has a tight end. Not everyone has receivers. Pyne showed toughness in both his ability to create plays and take hits. While Pyne isn't physically imposing at 6 foot and 205 pounds, he showed the ability to stay healthy and absorb hits without getting injured. He also took care of the ball. Yes, he did. Showed quick twitch on his throws and the ability to deliver from different platforms. Mm-hmm. That's very true. Arizona State finished last season 3-9, as many of the program's top players fled to the transfer portal after the 2021 season, as former head coach Herm Edwards' program unraveled. Edwards was fired in September. Ah, man, I feel bad for Herm Edwards. I think he could have done something cool. But when they got rid of him and the team, because that season, I forgot who they played. Was it USC? I think they beat USC or Oregon. It was a big home game they won at the time, and they had the quarterback they had at the time. He's the quarterback now at LSU. So, yeah, that guy, and like he could play because all the LSU was in the SEC title game last year. They beat Alabama. That was him. The addition of Pyne gives Dillingham's rebuilding effort a linchpin player for the upcoming season. He'll join a few solid offensive weapons as both sophomore receiver Elijah Badger, 866 yards, and sophomore tight end Jalen Conyers, 422 yards, emerged last year as two of the more promising young skill players in the Pac-12. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to, just share that news with people. If you follow the school or anything like that, or if you're Arizona State, fan, this is news for you too. I don't know. I wish him the best. We'll see what he can do against against stronger competition. Obviously, he'll be playing in the actual conference. Much better teams. Like I said, you got Oregon, Utah, Oregon State, Washington. You got USC, Stanford. Yeah, man. And then you got Colorado. They'll be on the up and coming. So there'll be a lot more competition all year. Like they won't. Like they may have like a. They may have like a like some lower tier teams at the beginning for that non-conference. But other than that, once he gets in conference play, we'll see what he can do. I thought he was good at Notre Dame. I believe when he relies on the running game and he has that tight end security blanket, he was very efficient. That's what the article brought it up to. He was very efficient. He wasn't out there doing game busters. He can make the throws though, make the throw deep, intermediate, short. He can make all the throws. It just the thing is for his size, he's not mobile. That's one thing. That's the one difference between him and Bo Nix. Bo Nix can run around. He's mobile. He can make a lot more plays out there. I don't know if Bo Nix. I don't know if Drew Pyne has the athletic ability to do what's needed to be done to carry a team. You know what I mean? And I don't know if Drew Pyne has them. I don't know if he has it in him to have like a real monster day, like 4 touchdowns and like 350, 400 yard type games. You know what I mean? It's like a game where he has to put everything on him. He has to make all the throws. The running game isn't really there. Oh, he's got to get to the shootout. That's one thing that scared me um, about that USC game is once the game kind of got out of hand and you had to put it in his hands to throw. He's not. He's not. He doesn't scare you as a defense. You're not scared of him trying to run and shoot on you. You know what I mean? He's more of a traditional guy. Uh, he leans on the running game, throws to his tight end security blanket. He can hit the receiver on the outside, but it's like he's not a. I don't look at him as a game changer. And to be fair, I don't. I'm pretty sure if he had started the beginning of the season, um, would we have won a couple more games? Yeah, we would have won a couple more games. Yeah, I won't deny that. I don't think we would have been undefeated or you know playoff contenders, but you know, yeah, that's just this is just my opinion. Like I said, I wish him the best. I will definitely be checking out Arizona State games now because man, there's so many more teams I'm gonna have to follow next year. Colorado, Arizona State, Notre Dame will always be my team. Maryland will always be my team. Um, LSU, there's a lot of schools, man. I keep try to keep tabs on because part of it is just they got the players that I like and like to watch, or they're like teams I follow for years. You know what I mean? And then definitely Jackson State stuff, swag stuff. I'll try to keep an eye on that as well, especially with all these transfers for everyone. It seems like once the season, it's like once the regular season ends, all these guys jump into the portal, like everyone. And yeah, I'll make a separate video on my thoughts on the portal. Um, I got a lot to say about that, but I'm gonna save that for something else for another day. All right, so that's just the news for today. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you're a Notre Dame fan or if you're an Arizona State fan. Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. See you next time.